Hello, Internet. It is the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Today we're going to be talking about skincare. So, as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So, let's get to it. Pros. Movie stars Elizabeth Banks. And boy, she's done quite a lot, to say the least. I mean, for a long time, she was very much like a supporting player. I remember from like the OG Spider-Man movies. She was a Betty Brant. Yeah, she was in those movies. Yeah, that's what I remember her from. See, like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. There's 40-Year-Old Virgin. There's Invincible, not related to the show. But I'm trying to find like, the first time. There's Hunger Games too as a Effie Trinket. I'm trying to remember the first time she was like a main face of something on something that was important. Sorry about that. Hearing about that yawn. I'm doing this at 2 a.m. I meant to do this earlier, but then I had like a quick little impromptu nap. Yeah. So yeah, this isn't great, but gotta get it done. Yeah, she's mostly a supporting actress. She's had some like main roles here and there, but yeah, she's been in a lot of notable stuff. A good amount of this is like voice acting, so I can't really talk about that. It's like Pitch Perfect and like the Hunger Games, yeah. Obviously, people saw those movies. And she not only, stars in movies, she also makes movies. I mean, last year, she was the director of Cocaine Bear. Yeah. Cocaine Bear, I know. That movie was a fever dream, man. And there's also Charlie's Angels 2019. Does anyone actually remember that movie coming out? Because I'd be shocked to hear if anyone does remember it, or I'd be even more shocked if anyone actually watched it. He also directed Pitch Perfect 2 and the movie 43. That was like a part of the movie that she directed. She didn't direct the whole thing. That movie, I don't even know what to say about that. But yeah, Elizabeth Banks, she's like doing stuff in front of the camera, behind the camera. Her like several years ago, her reputation was not good. But I think today I don't think it's definitely not the same level. So I say Elizabeth Banks' is a presence is a pro. I'm trying to think of some other pros. Let me see. I'm on Rotten Tomatoes now. As a 62% critic score, that's okay ish. Audience score is a 67%, so people didn't quite like it that much. But yeah, that critic score, I guess I could label that as a pro. A very minor pro though. Okay, I give up. All right. Cons. All right. Obviously, lack of marketing, lack of serious marketing, lack of like advertising and all that. That's obviously a problem. Because ideally, you want everyone to know about your movie. You don't want people to be surprised your movie's even releasing. So, yeah, that's a con. Another con I could think of is this from like IFC films, and they've had some success sometimes. Like only like a few times. I know earlier this year they had like Late Night with the Devil, which did pretty good, but for the most part, sorry about that. For the most part, IFC their movies they don't do well. In fact, they do terrible. They're basically unseen. So I guess I'll label them, IFC films. guess I'll label them as a con because their track record is very much not good. It's also the fact that this movie's dealing with 3 movies at once. Alien Covenant, not Covenant, Romulus. Why am I mixing up Covenant and Romulus? Why? Like, Alien, Romulus, Deadpool and Wolverine, and It Ends With Us. Those 3 movies are dominating everything. And every other movie's kind of like in the dirt. So, yeah. So dealing with all that direct competition, that's a con. What else? I guess I mentioned the 67% audience score. Yeah, that obviously screams. The people who watched this movie didn't like it very much, and yeah, that's gonna be a problem. So that's a con too. I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. So yeah, all right. So opening weekend, it has to be like this is how many theaters exactly? Can't be that many theaters. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna find out. I'm looking it up. Okay, 738 million, no, 730, 768 theaters, so less than 800. Yeah, this movie's not gonna have a long life. I'm gonna say between 500K, 500K lower or under one of the two. Let's just say both. 500K lower than that, higher than that. I wouldn't be surprised if it was lower. Final total probably be like $1 million or so dollars, and then that's it. We're done with the weekend. Yay. Next week, apparently I'll have to do 3 movies. Do Blink Twice, The Crow, and The Forge. So that will be interesting. So stay tuned for all those movies. But yeah, so that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. You want to check out more videos like this? Got playlists on the homepage. All previous prediction videos I made this year. In the past few years, you want to watch any of those from beginning to now, I highly encourage you to do that, so go do it. There's also the canceled series where I go over all the movies that were supposed to come out, did that for 250 episodes. Never talked about skincare once, so if you want to watch all the 250 episodes of canceled from beginning to end, you want to like binge it all, go right ahead. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for a particular month. My August recap won't be till the beginning of September, between the 6th and the 13th. And my summer recap is likely going to be a 2-parter. That won't be till like the end of September. So stay tuned for all those videos. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos of Man of the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.